Hey friends, how are you? Hi Bougie Gang, how are you? What's going on? Happy Easter, guys. What's going on, everybody? How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I was gonna come on here like 9 o'clock. I've been up for a while and I said, you know what, let me just let me wait a little bit, but it's all on the replay. So if you are catching this on the replay, you're just now coming in. Oh my God, I missed it. I was at church. I was at the Easter egg hunt. I was catching a nap because we were at sunrise service, or I was just sleeping in on a Sunday. It's okay. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome, Bougie Gang. Thank you for coming through. I hope everyone is having a wonderful and beautiful Sunday. If you are celebrating the resurrection, if you are celebrating the tomb is empty, okay? You guys, if you know, you know, then I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy your day today, tomorrow, however you celebrate Easter Monday, all of the things. I saw your shorts. I was hoping you were coming live earlier too. Yeah, I was putting out shorts and stuff. I don't know. I just, sometimes the weekend, sometimes I just want to relax on the weekend. Plus when my husband's home, it just throws me off a little bit because sometimes we do have stuff to do. I've always got a meal to make, okay? Um, and you know what I'm saying? Like, girl, yesterday we went to my father-in-law's for a bit and had a nice little visit. Girl, you know, uh, when you go to someone's house and you feel comfortable enough to really just relax. When I get to my father-in-law's, I really feel it's so nice and quiet in there. Oh my God. It's quiet and it's just, it's easy. So I was in there about halfway. I was about to fall asleep, y'all. We went and picked up some soul food takeout and we ate. And baby, I got in the recliner. I was scrolling, answering comments yesterday afternoon. And then I had to last minute get some stuff for um Farah's finish up her little Easter basket. And the funny thing is, even though Charlotte is kind of like a big little city, I was on a particular side of town. And as we were pulling up, just in my mind, I was thinking, and I may have even said it to my husband, I wonder if I'm going to run into, I don't even know if I said it, but I was thinking of my sister in law's because it never fails. Whenever I go into this particular Walmart, I will run into one of them. And my husband and Farah went one way, and I was like, I need 10 minutes to shop by myself. And I go right over into the Easter aisle, and who's right there? My sister-in-law. I was like, I was thinking about you, and I was thinking, I wonder if I was going to run into you. And here you are. So that was nice. I was happy to see her. Anyway, so what else? That was it. And then I did see um that this video dropped. And I feel like we talked about this before, but I was like, you know what? It's been 4 months. Why not talk about it again? I don't even remember. I don't remember these videos. I feel like I do and I don't, but um I'm like, it's Easter. Why not? What's old is new again. Okay. What's old is new. And baby, let's go ahead and get into it and see what's what. Um, what's we know Nesto has court on the 30th, 10 days. 10 days away. Um, girl, he rose. The tomb is empty. Blessed be. Okay. Okay. All right, guys, let's get into it. I hope everyone's having a good day. And we'll have a nice, relaxing day. Let's see what's going on. Happy Resurrection Easter. Get some Sundays. I'm missing some Sundays in the chat. This is Sunday lip service, right? The doors. It should say the doors of the jail. The doors of the jail. still closed. Okay, that's what this episode is called. We are over at Cobb County with a Fulton County prisoner. The doors of the jail still closed. Let me make sure my title's right. Doors of the jail still closed. It's not Easter for Nesto. Nesto is not having a no. Nesto is still entombed. Okay, he's still interred over there at Cobb County. Okay. Thank you. Thank you guys. You guys are so sweet. Happy Sunday. Happy Easter. Happy all of the things. You can put some bunnies in the chat. You can put some prayer hands. You can put I'm free. Okay, cuz some people are not. All right. I was going to message you yesterday to tell you how bad Handmaid's Tale has to me in a chokehold. Bless be. Yeah, it's been good. It's been good. This past episode I don't think was great. Um, but it was definitely good. Um, I did want to do a live about it, but I swear you guys I don't want to do all the talking for I would like to hear from those of you who watch the show. I just don't want to I would like to hear from you guys because you guys hear from me all the time. I would love to hear you guys' thoughts on Handmaid's Tale if you guys are watching. But yeah, I've been watching pretty much since the beginning. I think I got into it right when season one ended. So I was right there. I sped through season one, and then they were on the schedule where they were dropping back to back to back, and it was so good. The first couple, I was like, "No, June, don't go back." June is addicted to. Well, it's not even that she's partially addicted to the fight. I think. I know she does want Hannah. No, make no mistake, she's obsessed with getting her daughter back from Gilead. But I do think she does have a little only I can do it. What do they call that? Whatever that syndrome is called, people who hero syndrome or whatever, where she is, maybe it's narcissism too. Um she's the only person who can save Gilead. And maybe she is, I don't know. But she anybody who's trying to save Gilead, baby, their plan sucks. She's the only person who can help Gilead. I mean, who can help overthrow Gilead. Had me in shock, but I love it now. I want to read the book. Yeah, the first season, I feel like I tell everybody this, don't be put off by the first season because the first season is brutal because Gilead's a brutal place, right? So that's kind of what it is. The title of the chain is That title is off the chain this Easter morning. The doors of the jail still closed. Nesto has not transcended the jail cell. Okay. Okay. What is this? Streaming. Okay. All right. Yes, it's a little Easter time. I did download some Easter Sunday music for us, but I'll wait till the appropriate time to spring it on you guys. I got us a little praise break soundbite. So whenever you guys get a little bit more hypey hype, and as it's appropriate, I will. Okay, I'll give us a little. Okay. I just started back watching Left Off on season 3. Oh, you got some good stuff to watch. It's there a lot happened since season 3, okay? Oh, you like that? You like that? Look at somebody and tell them I believe I will. Okay. Anybody got a praise left? Okay. If you yeah, you got a lot to watch, but it's not too much. Yes, happy Resurrection Sunday. Happy Easter to all of Bougie Gang. I hope that you are enjoying. The doors of the jail still closed, okay, on this Sunday, okay? Okay. Let me share my screen. Let's get into it. I feel like I don't really remember. Um, let me see what we can. So this happened in I don't know why I clicked into it. I don't know why she's sitting up there talking about food, but let's get into it and see what happened, okay? You guys, happy Sunday. It's Easter. Um, y'all, it's the tablet videos to me are the funniest now, but I don't know if she's going to go. I mean, you would think that she would go and maybe do a personal visit, but I don't know. To me, this is I would have gone to go visit him by now if that were my friend, but he's not my friend, so that's not my call, but we'll see what she does. You know, Sonia has the internet living rent free in her brain. She is very much troubled by what the internet does and says. She is very much bothered. So let's get into it and see what's going on here at this day and time. Let me fix myself. Okay. Okay, let's see what's going on here. I didn't put the information in the description box. I'll have it in there shortly. We are over here at Phone Calls from Prison, a YouTube channel we absolutely love to watch. I watched a series since I haven't watched the series since Game of Thrones disappointed me, but the Julia Child series is actually okay. I clicked on. You know what's good? Um Only Murders in the Building. Do you guys watch that? So cute. It's so cute. And every season there's something that happens in this huge apartment building that they live in. And it's cute. It's cute and it's not overly like crazy. So it's something you can watch, kind of laugh at, and it's not super disturbing. But it's called Only Murders in the Building. It's on Hulu. Is it on Hulu or Netflix? I think it's on Hulu. Um, and I just finished up season 6. So it's so cute. It's so cute. It's funny. It's very it's just funny and lighthearted, but it takes place. I think I've told you guys this a couple of times. The overarching story is it's some people who all live in an apartment building, and there's murders and mayhem that seem to happen in this building, and the three main characters started a podcast around it. It's so cute. First 2 episodes are funny because there's a blackout. That's again kind of a only in New York thing, which blackouts happen in places, but there's something very unique about a New York City blackout. And so they met in a power outage and they were over in a coffee shop where a bunch of people were like listening to whatever, doing whatever. And they were listening to another podcast that they all listened to kind of in common, and they were just all started talking about how much they love the podcast and da, 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 da. And it was so cute because it just reminded me of YouTube a little bit. And then anyway, but it's super cute. Only Murders in the Building. So go check that out. That's a good one too. That kind of takes your mind away of out of other things. Anyway, okay, let's get into this. Um Let me put this in the description box. So this was when. Let me put this in the description box. Okay, so this is around Thanksgiving. Girl.
You done took it out, huh? You couldn't take it no more.
So last night my head started itching me really bad. It was a week today, so
So this may have been she that week that she had the braids in her hair. So this is 11/24, which would be sometime around Thanksgiving. I would imagine. Thanks. November 24 is a Sunday. So this wasn't Thanksgiving yet, 2024, because I think Thanksgiving is the last Thursday in November. So yeah, okay. So this is like 5 months ago. December, January, February, March, April. Wow, 5 months ago already, guys.
it was only going to be in my head for a week. So to make
Okay.
today make a week. Oh, yeah, I was like this all night, like, oh my God, this shit is itching. I guess it was a product that she had put in my head, and it was just making it itch so bad. So I just got two ponytails.
Oh,
So I just got two ponytails in my head.
Girl, those ponytails.
okay. All right. Well, how you feeling? Is it cold out there?
It's actually colder in here. It's not.
She's my hair's growing so fast. She'll come back and have 6 inches longer and say, but I never use weave. I don't wear wigs. Like it's like, ma'am, how is your hair so thin? This is what gets me. It's not even so much. I mean, she can have long hair if she wants to, but at the end of the day, how is your hair so thin and so thick at the same time? Because it's not giving you have a lot of hair. But when you wear those wigs and part them like that's your real hair, it looks crazy.
Yeah, it's
Okay, though.
freezing in here. It's freezing in here.
Happy
Yeah, I'm sitting here like
Easter.
when I was walking outside, it was cool. But then when I came in here and I started sitting, I
Happy
was like,
Easter. Happy Sunday. Okay.
it's cold. How are you? Look,
I'm
you got
Happy
good.
a
I'm
Easter.
good.
Happy Sunday. Yes.
A bathrobe.
The doors of the jail are still closed.
You got
Okay.
your towel around your
Jail
neck,
still
and
closed.
I
then your
know it. I
It's
know it.
sleeve is
still there.
white, so it's looking like a bathrobe.
Okay. All
She's
right.
giving,
Well,
I just left church. Okay.
then this coming. I'm hoping that gonna be soon. I can be doing what I
It's
need to
a
do.
bathrobe.
She's giving, I just ran out the door.
Right,
Yeah. Yeah.
right, right.
So, so what's new? Tell
I'm
me
so
something new.
sleepy.
Girl, that side, what kind of it's a side swoop with two heavy low ponies. Does that even make sense? A deep side with a swoop and two, are those, I don't even know what you call it, two
It's from
You've
ponies.
been up
yesterday.
since. Yeah.
Still from yesterday.
You
And
still
I didn't
sleepy?
watch any. I mean, I didn't watch any news.
No, just life in general. I mean,
What happened yesterday? Nothing. Since yesterday?
Yeah. So why you so sleepy?
Oh my God, because I got up. So she is a really
Tell the truth, Sonia. Tell the truth. You and your neighbor, whoever your little boy toy boo thing is, you got something going on that's keeping you up all night. And also, you are a 24-hour babysitter.
bad cold, and she can't really breathe at night. And when we're stuffed up as adults, we know to just lay on our back to just keep the passage clear. She doesn't know that, so she's trying to sleep on her side, and I could just hear her snoring like a grown man, and I'm just in here like, oh my God, she's so stuffed up, she can't breathe. So I'm trying to sit here like I don't have a rocking chair because I need to have her head back and on her back, but she would not lay on her back. So I had this huge what do you call that? Bean bag. One of those huge bean bags I had bought.
So, where's the Vicks? Where's the baby Benadryl? I mean, where is the baby medication? Where is the terracine? Where is the relationship with the doctor? Where is the urgent care? Where is that little nasal sucker thing that they have, which I always hated that. I always thought that was it would make me so sick doing that. Ugh, when I think about it, it just makes me sick. But um where is everything? Where's the humidifier? I'm a give you I'm a dose person. You know what I'm saying? I'm a baby Tylenol. Baby, when Farrah, I don't know if it's still like this or not, but at one time, especially when Farrah was a baby, those what were those drops called? The drops for gas, the gas drops. Those would always be sold out. So if you saw some, baby, get 3, 4 boxes, right? The ones for gas. Then also, as far as the baby Tylenol, baby Motrin, girl, when you saw those, you get two. You have to. And then if you have a kid that has sinus problems, because kids will, and that's the first entrance to a cold. So if you've got a kid that's got sinus and they stay mucusy, yes, yes, I know exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. The gripe water, exactly, girl, on stock. I probably got some in the back of the medicine cabinet somewhere. That was a must have. That was a must have before you um no, I never used that nitty pot. I never used that. I couldn't. Um and I'm girl, my physician prescribed cetirizine at a certain point and never had any problems since. At a certain point where she was having nasal problems, maybe about 6 months, it was like a quarter teaspoon, just like a little bit. Once she was treated and got over her backup, to make sure it didn't happen again, um there was a particular dose, and girl, we never had problems again. I didn't have to worry about it. She rarely got sick and all of those things, but to sit and let a baby be uncomfortable all night, that's ridiculous. She's a clown.
for my granddaughter for her
Hmm.
room. And so I was like, it's
So at this point, the little girl seems to be about 2 years old. Those kids, when they're ready to get up, they're going to get up. So it's not like she's a baby. Because we see her on her feet now. So she's got to be 2-ish. So she's not laying down next to no pillows. She's going to get up. So she's probably just trying to get herself comfortable. I don't know. Sonia needs to send that child home with her mother and let her mother figure it out.
sits and it forms the way you need it to do, right? So I was just like, let me just sit on the beanbag. This was like 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, let me just sit on this beanbag, and that way I can hold her, and I could be like propped where I can like fall asleep, and then her neck could be back because I'll hold her in a cradle position, and her neck will be back so that she can, you know,
On an incline, stupid. It's amazing how she doesn't know the word incline. Okay. Or just say, I was trying to have her at a 45-degree angle. Like, Sonia has no vocabulary.
drain. So after about like an hour and a half, she finally was clear. But
Hmm.
I kept her on my thing the whole time. So I really didn't get really
I kept her on my thing. Her vocabulary is painfully limited.
good sleep. I was just basically like, it was like a light sleep. That's why I'm like, oh, I'm so tired. And then so she went to bed right before I left. So there go my nap. Because usually I try to nap when she naps.
Hmm.
And that ain't happening because she sleep now. So when I get back, she'll probably be up, or she'll probably wake up before I get back.
Okay. Okay.
That's
Okay.
excitement
Okay.
in my life. That's my
Okay.
Saturday
Doesn't
night.
care.
Well,
He just
you
doesn't
got your
care.
new year coming up, so after the
Yes,
holidays,
we
and
do. Hmm.
you're
Yes,
funny. You're
we
funny. You
do.
okay?
Yes,
Okay.
we do. 19, no, 2025. Shit. Yeah, it's gonna be a good year
Hmm.
after January. I
Oh, okay.
anticipate. I hope.
Oh, okay.
We
Okay.
want. Look, we want it to be a good year.
Okay. All right. When hey, I'm agreeing with you on that there as well. Keep it rolling and flowing. Yep.
Hmm.
Nesto, stop.
Get
Yeah.
this, get this thing behind you. Move on.
Yeah.
Don't cry about it. Be about it. No.
She's so stupid.
I ain't crying yet. Yeah.
You'll be all right. You will be okay.
Hmm.
Trust and
Hmm.
believe. You will be okay.
Yes. 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 Yes, ma'am. Sure will. Sure
You
will.
know this. You know this. So I just ended up watching some more cartoon movies. That's what I did before we went to bed. And what did I do? I had. You like chili dogs?
Nope.
Why was that something like, oh my God, do you like chili dogs?
How do you not like chili
Uh,
dogs?
I gotta take
Some people don't like hot dogs.
it for chili dogs. I don't like chili. Chili give me
You don't
heartburn.
like uh
Yeah, I didn't know hot dogs in here, so I don't want to see nothing. Now I want a hot dog no more. For a
Yeah,
long
she's don't I would say this. Anyone who's curious about the custody situation, this is what happens with children. Okay? That's why there's so much money having to be poured into um law enforcement and organizations that have to protect children. There are children that get passed around. There are people who don't take care of their kids. There are people, some of you guys know people, young people or whoever, who send kids to live with other people, or people, or a relative has the kids so much they may as well be living over there, right? Or somebody who, girl, they were in the streets and somebody's great uncle or aunt or whatever. I mean, there's people who take in other people's kids or have people's kids so much they may as well be their kids, right? This is a situation where you got a lady who has a daughter, a grown ass daughter who works at the strip club, goes to work with her butt out and fishnets every day, and has a good friend, I guess, that works at the strip club that has way too many kids and needed someone, I guess Sydney took a liking to the little baby girl. I don't know. And Sydney wanted the baby girl like a new puppy, and she can't take care of it because guess what? She works at night and it's not her kid. So guess what? Her mom, who has nothing better to do, is taking care of the kid. That's it. There's no custody arrangement. It's just she's over at the sitters. There's a lot of people who do this. Even though it's not in the best interest of the child for me. But that seems to be what they're doing over there.
long, long time. I sure would like to have one of the more Popeye chicken boxes right now.
You want some Popeye's chicken?
I do not eat Popeyes or churches.
Man,
Nesto's been able to keep his teeth pretty clean. I wonder if they just give them like straight up baking soda or what.
you don't know what you're missing. You don't know what you're
I ain't missing
missing.
shit. Only time I ever had Popeyes was at a rest stop. And it was like nothing else to eat. And it was just Popeyes, and I think it was a Wendy's and a Dunkin' Donut at this particular rest stop. And I was just like, give me the strips and fries. That's the only thing I'll eat is strips and fries. I don't like their sides, and I don't like their chicken.
Hey, when the Popeye was going on now, them green beans and them biscuits put you in there. I'm talking about for real
They
now.
do have good biscuits with strawberry chives. They do.
Yeah.
That
And
they
green
do
Okay.
have that.
beans
Okay.
Oh yeah.
put
I
you
Okay.
in
will in the
there.
morning when I fly out of Atlanta in the morning. I'm always in that wing or whatever, and I always get like a biscuit and orange juice out of there. But I tend to stay away from their chicken. But they do have good
A
Okay.
fries.
biscuit and some orange
They do
juice.
have good
Okay.
fries.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't mess with that churches. You can have that.
Churches is the same thing,
No,
and
it's
if you
not.
only
It's
see it
nothing.
in
No,
low
it's
grade
no,
areas,
no,
you got to
no,
question the
no,
food.
no, 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 no.
Churches
I
has a
just don't
bad
like
reputation
church.
in the black community. I don't know why. They feel like churches chicken kills, you know what the talk is, but church's chicken and those fried apple pies, baby, you can't beat them. Popeyes too.
I just don't
Because they
like
be
it.
like, because they chicken be like this big for a breast.
No,
Well, they might have orange juice at the airport because it's host Marriott. You know how they'll have, they may have a couple of items they may not have at a regular, um because a lot of those are host Marriott locations.
it just
They be
greasy.
like
Got
this
that. I just don't.
big,
It ain't get.
and
I
the
just don't
leg be
like it.
like this, like a turkey leg. And Jim be like, why? Like when they
Oh
first came out,
no.
I was a child, and my
Oh,
dad took us to church because it was new, and he had got some food, and I just looked at it like, why is it that big?
yeah, you got to hit it every now and again. Don't try to go there all the time. There's nothing better than fried chicken out your own kitchen, and that's on par. Okay, period. That's just There's nothing better. If you know how to fry chicken, baby, there's no better chicken than your chicken, period. But if you must, I don't even know. I'm all I can think of right now is those fried apple pies, and baby, those are so good.
I could have been like 9, and I'm just
Happy
looking at it
Easter,
like,
everybody.
why is the chicken that big? We had never went back after that because he was like, he didn't think to think about it, but then he was like, yeah, this is not the normal size of chicken. So yeah, and then too, nowadays it's not real
Her conspiracies about chicken. It's like, would you shut up?
anyway. I mean, do they even call it Popeye's chicken? Because you got to look at the name. Because remember, Boston Market used to be Boston Chicken, and then they had to
Mhm.
change to Boston Market, and KFC was Kentucky Fried Chicken, and now it's just KFC. They had to take chicken out of the name because they're not selling real chicken; they're selling imitation chicken. So they had to take chicken out the name.
What you mean imitation chicken? How you
That's what
gonna
I
make some
want to know.
imitation chicken? What you saying?
It's imitation chicken.
Okay, well, how you gonna make it? Just break that down. I
They
mean,
make it. They make it in a lab. That's where they make that shit at. They're not
you
making it.
seen
It's
this?
not from a
You got.
farm.
Hold on, hold on.
It's common. It's not common knowledge, but it is old knowledge. Let's say that ever since Boston Market changed their
Okay.
name, I think before I even moved to Miami, I want to say maybe 15, 10 years at
She doesn't know what she's talking about. If you go to KFC's website, KFC, you go to their website, it clearly says Kentucky Fried Chicken. You don't know what you're talking about, ma'am. KFC just sounds better. It's a mouthful to say Kentucky Fried Chicken. I mean, they make chicken. That's it. That's all. Like you're spreading lies as per usual.
least the name change. So whenever Kentucky Fried Chicken went to KFC, that's when they stopped selling chicken. Well, they probably stopped selling real chicken before that, but the government made them say stop calling it chicken when it's not.
She's just making it up. You're making it up because that's not true. The government, like she's, I don't, it's like she cooks these things up in her head or she gets on some stupid podcast. Cause I'm telling you, there's some stupid podcasts out here and I'm not going to talk too much about it because I don't want to seem like a hater. Somebody might think this is a stupid podcast, but I'm telling you what, this type of chick, she goes to the deep dark recesses of conspiracy alley and she picks up all of this bad information of people who are just pulling stuff out of their ass just to have something to say for 30 minutes to an hour. And baby, be quiet because at the end of the day, I don't even eat KFC like that, but I just plugged in kfc.com and went to their website and it says fried chicken as clear as day. And it's a bunch of chicken on here. Okay. And Popeyes, let's just debunk that. Popeyes, you go to Popeye's website, click on it. I'm not even going to show it, so you guys go give them a hit. Um, and they may not. Popeyes might just want to be known as Louisiana Kitchen because they don't just sell chicken. They sell shrimp. They sell what else do they sell? Let's see, girl. It's mostly chicken, but they I know they do sell shrimp. They sell girl. They sell other things on top of that. So it's Popeye's Louisiana Kitchen. That's it. That's all. And maybe by franchise, they may have different offerings. At the end of the day, it's like, girl, would you find something else to talk about? I mean, nothing ever seems to be based on fact. She's just going off of like one her whatever conspiracy theory that is dominating her brain at that moment. And then she makes up a whole bunch of lies around it.
It's not real chicken. So I don't know if
Oh.
Popeyes has chicken in the name or if it's just Popeyes. Because it used to be
They
Popeyes
some
chicken and
have
biscuits, right?
fish, like fish
When did
bites
Popeyes?
and yeah.
Mhm.
I gotta go with it.
Popeyes does sell fried turkeys around Christmas time, baby. She's a fool.
Yes, I guess. Well, I
I
know.
gotta
Yeah,
Google it.
but
So
I.
She needs a praise break.
duck whatever that new thing is. I kind of got off of Google because they lie, or they lie, they twist, and they hold
She needs some she needs that foolishness cast out of her.
real information. So I kind of don't trust Google.
So
Girl, Jesus, please help us.
what's that other one that got it? It's not Google, but it's another one.
It's
It's
a
not
one called
Guga.
Duck.
It's not Guga. What about Guga? It sounds like he's saying goo goo gaga. Goo
That's
goo.
something. Yeah,
Okay.
that's the one I be on. I
Look
be
at
on.
this hairstyle. A whole swoop. It's like a whole comb over. She has goo 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 goo. This hairstyle is horrendous. It's like she took a whole this is the black woman's comb over. She did a deep part. She did a comb over bang. So it's like a just obnoxious amount of hair into a comb over bang and then did two ponytails on the side. A
On
fool.
that one. So,
Okay.
um,
Hmm. Go ahead.
yeah. It ain't real chicken. Yeah, it ain't in the name
Oh,
no
okay.
more.
Well,
Not in the name.
now I'm gonna tell you
I'm not going to trust someone who just eats Alfredo to give me a review on chicken. All you eat is noodles and cream sauce. I don't trust your food review of
who else got
chicken,
some good chicken. Now I
of
ain't.
our sacred American meat known as chicken.
I'm not gonna say, hey, I eat chicken all day now, but
Come on, country. We
hey,
already know.
hey. Well, look here. I'm gonna spin you on this one now. Now this one gonna spin you. That goddamn public chicken is fire.
Oh, Publix is good.
I know it is.
I'm assuming it's real. I'd have to
Huh?
ask because they're all because they get it from I guess the chicken that they sell. I'm assuming, but Publix chicken is very good, and that's the
I
chili
know
I
it
was
is.
eating. Their chili is really good. Their soup is
Okay.
really good. Man, I think all of their food
The bang starts from the back of her head.
is pretty much hidden. I can't unless I just don't like that dish. I think everything that Publix sells because they have a standard in their situation.
I'm feeling some lemon pepper today. I don't know what it is. I went from thinking about legs to maybe just going to go run and pick up a pack of wings.
So yeah, everything. Yeah, I don't do that when Dixie or Kroger.
Okay. So who you ate the best fish from in Atlanta so far? I'm gonna
Fish,
see if you got it right. Yes.
JJ Fish.
No.
I ain't been nowhere else
No.
who else got better fish.
Okay. Hey.
I'm not a
Goo
seafood
goo.
person.
It's goo
So
Oh,
goo.
okay. JJ's. Okay. Well, they all right, but they ain't better than that Yasin. Now that Yasin been around a
Go
long
get some
time.
y'all
where is
seen
that at?
chicken.
Yasin. You gotta get
Y'all
out there. Old
seen. Y'all
National out
seen
there.
it?
You gotta get out there.
Oh, I'll be down there when I pick
Y'all
the baby up because
seen?
that's where her
Yeah,
mom
yeah,
stay
yeah, yeah,
down
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I've
They got
never
Oh,
some.
even
They
been
got
to
some.
Yasin.
JJ Fish. They
Yeah,
have
they got
Is
JJ
some
it
Fish
killer
here in
whites.
Charlotte.
international?
Yeah.
It's on Old.
They have JJ Fish down here, but I don't think I've ever been there. Or maybe I've been there once. Sometimes you go once and that's it. But no. Do they even talk that mess on Fox News? I think she's over in some sort of creepy yoki corner of Fox News can get a little so Fox News affiliates, you're talking about like cable Fox News where they do talk a lot of hoo-ha. Um Not like the local affiliates. Um Sonya's on the dark web. She's not even on. I mean, Fox News, regular Fox News, they're not talking all that foolishness because they still want to get paid. Okay? They're trying to still get paid. Okay? This woman is in the dark web. She's in the deep recesses of foolish, crazy podcasts. She's over at, Blabbermouth situation. She's over there. She's out there over there in conspiracy corner. Okay. Does she realize that Gugu owns YouTube? Maybe not. Let's not give her too much. So for some people, information overload is not good for them. I like their crab cake, JJ Fish. Okay. I haven't been there. I feel like I've been there, but it's been a long time. It's been long enough for me to say I don't go there. I think she's on that Q. She's on that Q follower. Aren't those two ponytails? Yes. It's awful. I haven't had Yassines in a long time, but they used to be real good.
Now, is it right by
Yes.
75? 75 and Old National
No.
or
No.
285?
No. It's on 285 off of 285, 285. Yeah, keep going on down past car wash. Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah.
I'll look for it because I'll be over there with dropping the baby off and picking her up. I do.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know
They
when
got
she
the
going
bed.
back, but
Yeah,
next time
dad
I
and them
go over
hush
there,
puppies.
they got
Yeah, them
hush
hush
puppies too.
puppies. Yeah, them hush puppies be swinging with that lemonade now. That lemonade, that
Their hush puppies be swinging with that lemonade.
pink lemonade is
Well,
off the chain. Yeah, absolutely.
I ain't
Their
drinking the
hush
lemonade because
puppies be swinging with that
they
lemonade.
pour it out the sink. You know that sink water is not good. It's got chlorine and fluoride and some
You
other stuff.
gonna
Why don't you just pack it in? Why don't you just, I mean, if you don't like it here, bye. You know what I'm saying? Bye. I'm tired of her. I'm so tired of her. Oh, I'm tired of her.
that you gotta die from something. So you're trying to be too
God.
careful. Is that what it is?
God.
I'm trying to prolong the death if I can.
Bye, Tanya. Go. Why don't you go to Bermuda? Why don't you go somewhere where you can get your direct deposit and leave us alone here in the United States? If you don't like it, bye. Everything's got this, it's got that. This not real chicken. Why don't you go to the Bahamas or something and go have to shop for your food every single day? Take your little bag, your little shopping bag down the street and go to the little market and go pick up your daily food. And then, oh, they don't have cream sauce and Alfredo. You're going to be mad. Okay. Because they eat fresh out there, fresh fish, fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, fresh herbs, aromatics, everything. You're going to be at a loss because you don't know how to cook. All you know how to do is open a jar and boil some noodles.
Can you know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
okay,
If I
okay.
can.
Mhm.
So yeah, I don't want to have to
And
be
she can't afford to live out there too because she's not going to be able to afford all the water you're going to need to get the fresh water. Her stomach is going to send her right back here to the United States. She will be on the toilet so much she won't be able to enjoy herself.
on their medication. So I try to steer clear of stuff that you obviously know is wrong because everything is bad. So you just got to try to, I guess, downsize what's killing us or keeping us in the hospital or keeping us medicated till
Here she goes, gloom and doom. No Section
we
8,
die.
no SSI.
Okay, so what about them? Now, what about them people still living 100, 105, 110 years old? You know, they've been
That's
eating
that
pork all their
generation,
life.
people that's older than us. But that's not going to happen after our generation. You're not going to have people live. Well, if they change the food like they want to and take all the chemicals and make our food the same as Europe standards and Canadian standards and the other European countries standard, then yes, we have a chance. But if they don't change the standards of our food, we're screwed.
Mm.
We're screwed because you got to think about it. If they're stopping reproduction and then they're stopping long life living, you know, and
Mhm.
I wish if I could do magic, okay? If I was able to say if I was I Dream of Jeannie, okay? And I could transport her to a TV show. Okay, you guys, let's play a game right now. If you were able to transport this weirdo to any TV show, where would you send her? I immediately am thinking Handmaid's Tale. Girl, you can have it. You can have all of that. I'm gonna send you right to I'm not even gonna send her to New Bethlehem. I'm sending her straight into Gilead. What would Sonya's job be in Gilead? Do you think she would be a Martha? I know she wouldn't be a handmaid. She's too old. Would she be a Martha? She might be, but she's so mouthy. Maybe she'd be an aunt. Maybe she's Aunt Sonia. She would have to be one of the aunts. You think she would be over there at Jezebel's? Wow. You think her job would be Jezebel's? Or would they have her out in the colonies? They would put her in the colony. Stop it. She'd be at the last stop. Okay. Survivor without the production crew. Okay. You're putting her on Survivor. You're putting her in the X-Files? Wow. Twilight Zone. Lost, maybe? You sent her to Orange is the New Black. Wow. No, once she gets sent to that new place, she's not coming back. Botched. Wow. She's just going to be on one long reoccurring episode with Dr. Terry Dubrow. Naked and Afraid. Oh, wow. Titanic. Okay. One long movie. Okay. Stepford Wives. Let's keep it with TV shows. Little House on the Prairie, Dexter, Law and Order. So, okay, Special Idiot Unit. Oh wow. Okay. Oh. Keeping all of the women in check. Okay. Amityville Horror. Geriatric Daisy Dukes. Let Her Stay at the Bates Motel. Fantasy Island. Wow.
By the time the baby's generation is here as adults, um, so she's after Katie, right? They should have like a smaller population because you got to figure Katie's generation and Sydney's generation is not going to reproduce uh, as much. They're not pushing for it, you know.
I got one more for you. Who got the best coleslaw?
He
Got the
doesn't even
best
want to talk
coleslaw.
about
They
that. Who's
used to
got
have
the
the best coleslaw. They stopped making it. The
No, no,
best
no, 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 no,
coleslaw.
no, 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 no. They don't.
I
No, they
don't like
don't.
coleslaw with
Yes,
carrots
The best
and
person, the
raisins. I
best
don't.
one franchise got the best coleslaw is KFC.
Oh,
KFC.
I was gonna say
Right.
Captain D's. The one I'll eat.
KFC got the
Yes,
coleslaw.
they got the
But
best. But other than that,
Chick-fil-A
it's hit.
used to have it. They used to have good coleslaw. They don't have it anymore. They stopped making
I
it,
don't
but they
even
have the
believe she
recipe
eats
online because
coleslaw.
I
How is
made
she
some when I
eating
was living
coleslaw?
in Miami. When I was back in Florida, in 21, 22. I made some then, and it was so good. It was a lot of sugar in it, but they have the recipe online that you can get. But
Do you guys put sugar in coleslaw? Who does that? My coleslaw is very simple. Let me tell you, I made coleslaw. I'm probably gonna make some coleslaw today if I end up frying fish. Um, who puts sugar in it? That's not even necessary, but I mean that's on y'all if you put sugar in it, but ew.
Chick-fil-A used to have the best coleslaw. They just stopped making it.
You say
But
she
KFC
is
is right there.
coleslaw.
Because
Okay.
that is
Yeah,
something
Just
I
a
just eat.
pinch.
I just had
Okay.
last week some coleslaw from
Okay.
KFC. I
that's
had
the
what?
best. That's the
It was
best.
when I got back.
Yeah,
Actually, it
I
was
use sweet
Thursday when I got back in town from Detroit.
I use pickle sweet relish, mayonnaise, white vinegar. I do a very thin shred on my coleslaw. I like it very thin, um, fine, and then salt and pepper to taste. Sometimes I do throw a little extra seasoning just on the top after I mix it well. Um, girl,
And nothing was open, so I went to KFC. Did not want to, but I had
I just don't like a sweet taste to it. I like a vinegar taste. So if you like a sweet taste, that's good. I just didn't know that okay, so some people use Miracle Whip. I guess the sweet comes in, like I said, from the sweet pickle relish, but I use vinegar. But I like a vinegar taste to it more so than and a little bit of pepper. I like the pepper taste. But yeah, if you like it sweet, good. I just didn't know people actually put sugar in it. That's different. Raisins, hell to the no. Carrots, hell to the no. Raisins and carrots, I think they do that at Chick-fil-A. No, thank you.
coleslaw and a piece of chicken.
Yeah, that chicken ain't hitting
What
on
else?
nothing, but that coleslaw
It
is the
ain't real.
bang.
I mean, but that coleslaw is everything. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
I do like that
everything.
coleslaw.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I would have to try it. It's just off the top of my head. It probably, but it's sometimes the ingredients it does something so it doesn't do what you think it's going to do, but at the end of the day I just don't make it like that, but I'm sure if that's common that people put sugar in it, I probably had it and didn't know. Well, people don't like
Okay.
giving out their
So
Okay.
yeah,
recipes.
some
All right.
Popeyes, some KFC coleslaw, and some Publix chicken,
Okay. So who got the best ice cream? Let me hear that.
and
Who
some
got the best?
wafting
Who? Y'all
That
seen?
best
Y'all
that
seen
that
the
that
best ice
that
cream?
that ice cream place right across from down the street from the ballpark. It starts with a BR Brussels or Brussels. I don't know.
You talking about
It's a
Baskin
standalone.
Robbins?
No,
Bas-
it's a standalone ice cream spot. And it's only like two that I saw in the area of
oh,
Atlanta.
you talking about it's in the plaza over there by Best Buy, where everybody be standing outside all the time.
Yeah, that
No,
one.
ma'am, no, ma'am.
No.
That's not no, ma'am. That's
Who
not
got
the
the
one.
best butter pecan ice cream?
The best ice cream out there
We have
right
a
now, straight
Brewster's. I've
up,
never been
straight
there.
up.
Mm.
Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen got the best.
No, where
Oh
you
yes,
been?
it is.
You ain't
Well, she likes damn strawberry, doesn't she?
Listen, man.
Jen, whatever her name is,
No,
she
We
no,
got
no,
have
better
no.
ice
Publix.
cream
I've
than
never
Dairy
had
Queen. Is
Publix
Dairy Queen
chicken.
ice cream even real?
Listen, man. You put you some strawberry and some pecans and that thing.
Why don't you go somewhere? Why don't you go out into wherever county you live in? Cobb County. I'm sure there's some rural parts. Is Georgia. Go find someone who's selling fresh whole milk and go make your ass some ice cream yourself. Why don't you go and buy some fresh whole raw milk and go make your own ice cream? Like you always, this lady's got so much to say. And damn it, go buy some raw milk.
You
And you
bite
have to
all
have
your
me up
fingers
Dairy
off.
Queen when I leave here because it's right around the corner.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you that Dairy Queen make you get hit or miss over there now. I'm
Dairy
trying to tell
Queen
you.
and some what is that spot called? Krispy
What?
Kreme,
Mm.
Dairy Queen.
We have Publix, but I
I'm
never
making
go to
steak
it.
tonight though. I'm not trying to get all full. I'm going to Smoothie King and I'm getting a banana boat because that's actually a good smoothie.
Okay.
Yeah, because I gotta
Okay.
have a banana intake and I don't like bananas, but I will eat something that
Oatson
tastes
ice
like
cream
banana
is
ice
really
cream.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I don't like the actual. So I always go grab a smoothie from Smoothie King because that's around here. It's
Okay,
on the way back home.
I got one more for you.
Go
I got
ahead.
one more for you.
Go
Who
ahead.
got
This hairstyle is so stupid.
the best breakfast food in Atlanta?
Who's got the best breakfast food? The best breakfast food?
For you.
Go ahead.
Who got the best breakfast food in Atlanta?
Breakfast food? How did he say it?
One more for you.
Go ahead.
Who got the best breakfast food
Breakfast food. I made banana pudding last night.
in Atlanta?
Me. I made some this morning.
Girl, stop lying.
Okay,
I
that's
don't
a good
know.
one.
I don't
What did
be
you
out
make? Alfredo eggs?
That's a good
for
one.
I don't be out for break. I like to sleep in. But
Well, I like breakfast food all day long. So
Cheesecake Factory has some really. They have a chicken and waffles egg Benedict's, which is good, and then they have the cinnamon roll pancake, which is really good. I don't know. There's nobody I get up and eat. The damn sure ain't
no,
Waffle
ma'am, no,
House.
ma'am. Yes, it is. You
No,
just
it's
call it right on the
not.
head.
Oh
Waffle
my
House,
God.
Waffle
I forgot
House.
you from
It's
country and you eat out of gas stations ham sandwiches. So your taste buds is
Girl, he likes
trash.
hey, no, that's not
Yes,
true. That's not true. No,
that
that's
is
not
true.
true.
You sit there and
Okay.
said Waffle House got the best breakfast. They do
Well,
not.
for,
Maybe
at
20
the
years ago.
well, you know what? They still holding their water. They still
No,
holding their
they
water
not.
now.
That shit is trash. I had a
No,
waffle about a month ago. That shit was so
well,
nasty. I was like, and I used to
first of
just
all,
buy their waffles and just take them home and like
me too,
every day, like
Victoria. I'm
heat
not
one up
even
or
trying to
whatever.
say a
I
word.
was like, ew,
Yes.
it was just
Girl.
nasty.
well,
Their
people don't go
quality
there.
is
They
It depends on the location and if the cook got an attitude, okay? It depends. There's variables going into Waffle House, okay? Are you you know what I'm saying? Like at a particular time, it didn't matter. But now being grown and not being there at 3 o'clock in the morning, it just it matters, right? It matters. Does the cook have an attitude? Does the cook know what they are doing? Are they calling out the orders right? Did someone just call out an order wrong and pissed off the chef? Because those people, they cook a lot of food and they don't have a computer. They're like, I need two scattered, smothered, covered, well done waffle over medium with some hog. Like, I don't know, but you hear how they call out those orders. I can't even remember how they call out the orders now because I mean I haven't been in a long time. But I know we already know scattered, smothered, and covered. If you are a Waffle House person, you know that, and you know how to order your waffle. Okay. But when they call those orders, you got someone new and they're calling out orders wrong, baby, they get mad.
They don't go there for the waffles. They go there for the eggs. No,
Well,
but
their
they don't
eggs
go
are
there
good.
for the
Their eggs are good.
thank you.
And I
The
can't eat that
eggs
because
and the
it's an
grits.
accept. I don't eat grits. Sorry.
Okay, what the fuck we trying to you missing the
Countryman.
best? Okay, and the
I
T-bone,
tried to
I'm gonna
tell me
tell
that
you.
when I was in Detroit. She was like, "You want some grits?" I was like, "Ew, who eats grits?"
And
Yeah,
and
yeah,
be
yeah. Hey,
pleasant.
well,
She
you
said,
know
You've
what?
"I was
got an
sick with sugar
attitude,
and
baby. They
butter."
get
So all you're
mad.
eating is sugar and butter
Well,
with
that's
a side
okay.
of grits because you're eating all the other crap that you put in it to make it taste like something different.
Well, they got the
And it's
best chicken
grainy,
sandwich.
like okra. Ugh. Who got the best chicken sandwich?
I just told you, Waffle
Waffle
House.
House? They got chicken
Yes,
sandwiches?
they got the chicken sandwich with the egg slapped on top of. I'm talking about you don't know no good eating when you're just out there.
I don't eat like that.
Okay,
Shit.
Nesto fails to realize Sonia is not from down here. Like she's not. I don't know if they have Waffle House like that up in Ohio where she's from, and it may be there could be Waffle House, but she might not have been like a Waffle House person, so it doesn't matter.
well, I don't eat. I don't eat all day, every day. I don't do all that. But when I do want to
All I
eat,
know you to eat was ham sandwich and soup and coffee.
Oh
well,
my God, that's Nesto's. That's what Nesto's known for: ham sandwiches, soup, and coffee.
And
hey,
Popeyes.
well, guess what? It keep me alive. I ain't trying to sit here and eat all day, every day, all night. And some people can do that. I just can't do that. That's not. I'm not a foodie like that. But when I do eat,
You
I rather
never
go
right.
get.
You always not want to eat
Yeah,
the baby.
yeah, yeah.
Mm,
Well, it is what it is. Okay,
yeah.
so I got my taste bud fulfilled
Right.
for
Right,
15 minutes.
That's how I used to be when I was in the hospital, and all I saw was food commercials, and I'd be sitting there like, and I was still on the IV. They wouldn't
Oh
let me
my
eat food
God,
yet, and I
can
was
she
just
please
so
stop
mad.
talking
Like
about
I can't
food?
eat shit, and all you
I
see
mean,
is
not even
food,
food, just
food,
talking about
food,
that damn
food
hospital
commercials
stay.
all freaking night and day long. And I'm sitting there like, soon as I was able to eat, which was the fourth week, end of the third week I was allowed to eat, I was door dashing like it was nobody's business because hospital food is shitty, and I don't even understand why it tastes so bad. But hospital food is like they just put the food in water and give it to you. It's just like they boil everything. That's how bad it tastes. It just tastes like it was ugh. All I did was drink insurance, eat those little pudding packs or whatever, and DoorDash.
Let me
DoorDash.
see.
Okay. How are you door dashing to the hospital during the pandemic? Nobody could come see you. No one was able to come see you. And now you're door dashing to the hospital? Does that sound right, y'all? I thought like they wouldn't even let anybody in because how do you know if the person who was delivering the food had the vid? I don't think the hospitals were letting anything in like that. They weren't letting in your guests. You think they were running your food up to rooms? That sounds like a little bit of a lie to me. I think that's a test a lie. I think she was test lying on us. That doesn't sound accurate. Okay.
But me, I get dogged out all the way around. Nasty nesto. What the fuck? I'm telling
Where's my lie button?
The lie detector determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
That was a lie. That was definitely a lie. Yeah, because during the pandemic, if you couldn't have a guest, they definitely weren't letting in some anonymous stranger from DoorDash. And they weren't dropping off DoorDash orders at the desk to bring up because it was a clean environment. And I'm quite sure, I'm just going to go out on a limb and say there were plenty of people out here door dashing with the vid. because you couldn't get people to wear a mask, some people. And there definitely were people out and about with active vid that needed money and were just like, I got to do what I got to do. So they didn't care. You got to be kidding me. There's no way you got DoorDash in the hospital when you were sick. That's a lie.
Nasty. I don't say you eat that, drink that stuff.
So I had to because I wasn't really eating food. So I would, and I couldn't really do coffee anymore because coffee makes you go, right? So I couldn't do coffee anymore, although that's what I used because they told me I couldn't leave until I had a bowel movement. And so I had smuggled some coffee in. And had one like an hour later. It was like, they was like, you got other issues. You can't go home just yet. I was so bad. Like, y'all said all I needed was a bowel movement. Had one of them Starbucks shots, one of them little shots.
She's a horrible storyteller.
They don't check.
Yeah.
They don't check your bag. Like, you know. So I was like, send me, I need some Starbucks, those little quick shots or whatever.
It's embarrassing.
Coffee.
She does lie so much.
I had a caramel. I just haven't been drinking coffee though since.
Nobody cares.
Since I got this going on. That's your thing though. Ham sandwich coffee. Popeyes.
Well, guess what?
They got Popeyes. I'm like, go out of town to eat Popeyes.
Sonya, stop lying. Get your conversation together. A mess. Stop lying, Sonya.
You funny. You funny. Yeah, you funny. Yeah, you got jokes. You got jokes. You got.
I got a Popeyes country.
No, it ain't got nothing to do with no
She sits up there and romanticizes her hospital visit.
country. You know, I'm on the move. I'm not one of them type of people like that. So,
You know,
yeah.
bougie.
No, I'm not all that. Yeah, that's you. Let you have that. No, other
I'm
people
not
be
even
trying to
that.
do that.
I'm not even that. You know what I do.
Okay.
You know how I move.
Okay.
You know how I talk. Look, you know how I talk.
Okay. Well, are you country? How you talk? How do you
I'm
talk?
not country.
Okay.
I'm just normal with it. I don't try to like, you know, how they be trying to sound and all of that. You know, I was just never that. I always just try to be regular. That was my thing. Let me just be regular. My brain. Didn't they get long?
Yeah, yeah.
Would you stop with that ugly hair, please?
At least it's real. So hold that in your bank account. Yeah.
They got long.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna cut the bangs though. I know I'm gonna end up cutting this. I'm gonna get tired of ponytails. And so I mean, what else is there?
You got a lot going on next year. You're gonna be doing a lot of activity next year. So I'm just trying to figure out where your headspace at. You know, are you taking care of yourself? Are you moving around? No, real easy.
The last 2 days I was good. So you know, on that third day it's always Mondays, Saturdays and Sundays I'm always, or Sundays and Mondays I'm good. And then that Tuesday is when everything usually kick in, and I just be sick Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and sometimes Saturday.
So she eats how she wants. She eats how she wants most of the week. Wait, she eats how she wants on the weekend, and then she pays for it during the week, and then she goes back to eating how she wants on the weekend, and then pays for it all week. Okay.
All day today I was good. And I'm cooking tonight. I made breakfast this morning for Tomas and the baby. And so I'm gonna go back after.
It's just stuff you ordered. Did it ever come in?
I can't remember what I said I was ordering. That was when the lies come to meet up with you.
For your stuff, for your health and all that stuff.
It did actually.
She doesn't know what you're talking
about. It's
a
supplement. I gotta put drops in my whatever I'm drinking. They said put 8 drops every time, and it's supposed to help my stomach. It's on the kitchen counter because I be just looking at it like, what am I like? Is it gonna alter the taste? If I put it in orange juice, is it gonna make the orange juice taste nasty?
Are you scared of something you ordered yourself and did 1,000 pounds of research?
Right.
Yourself?
I mean, I kind of researched it, but then I didn't look at how you intake it. I was just researching what it does for you. And I was like, okay, I need that because of my stomach. And I was like, maybe it's the stomach acids or whatever the case may be. It was whatever. But yeah. So when I looked at the box and it was like, put 8 drops in your drinks and then just drink it that way. And I'm like, What do I put it in? Water? So it kind of tastes funky like Geritol. Have you ever had Geritol?
If I did, I don't remember.
Oh, Geritol is crappy. That is the worst tasting whatever the hell vitamin supplement. But it's supposed to get you pregnant. So I used to drink it when I was trying to get pregnant with Tomas. That shit will make you want to just, and it stays in your mouth like after you take it.
She's ridiculous.
Ugh. Yeah, yeah. I guess
Okay.
Geritol is shit, right? They don't have the commercials anymore. Remember, now's the time to get you some Geritol. They had that little song they used to have singing. They'd be white folks jogging down the street. Now's the time to get you some Geritol. I was like, what the fuck is Geritol? Now always be a nice white neighborhood with some old Caucasians running down, jogging down the street. I guess they like, oh, I can't do this no more. And I'm like, now it's time to get you some Geritol. Old commercials is the bomb. Remember that Dr. Pepper commercial? He had on that He-Man.
Nobody wasn't buying.
No, this was okay. You still had to be a kid because I wasn't even grown yet, and he was like in New York, and he had like a sweatband on and like the little booty shorts back when remember basketball players used to wear the booty shorts on the court.
Yeah, I remember that.
Booty short. This was back in the booty short days, and he was dancing all in the middle of Times Square, talking about Dr. Pepper. I drink Dr. Pepper, and then everybody started chiming in with the Dr. Pepper. It's just I have some really like in memorable commercials. But I always like funny ones. Funny ones like the Super Bowl commercials, like always the best,
She has no conversation. She literally has no conversation. She has nothing to talk about.
I think I look kind of dark in this one. I'm in the back, way in the back.
Because it's dark. It's dark. It's getting darker. And it's probably dark in here too because they're gonna cut.
This is the dumbest hairstyle ever. Hold on. Look at this dumb hairstyle. Girl.
It's pretty good. It's probably dark in here too because they're gonna cut.
That hairstyle makes no sense.
It's pretty good. It's better.
How is it that you have a clean part on top, but there's no clean part to the back? What's up to everybody on Facebook? I see Facebook's checking in.
I'm in the back, way in the back.
Because it's dark. It's dark. It's getting darker. And it's probably dark in here too because they're gonna cut. It's pretty good. It's better than the other one you were sitting at.
The sun is going down early. I forgot it's 5 o'clock, so everything is gonna be like dark when I get out of here. I forgot about that. Love you.
Okay, love you too. I sure appreciate you coming. Thank you for your time. I sure do. You have no understanding that I do.
I know you do.
Yeah,
Happy Easter, everybody. Thanks for tapping in.
Yep.
Happy Sunday.
I'm gonna be free again. It's coming.
The fake hairdo.
Well, people always say people change up when they get locked up and they act one way, and then they act another way. So how they go.
That ain't my case. I'm still the same. I'm still be the same.
Still the same.
Yeah.
Crease my fucking sneakers. I'm still alive. Anyway.
Still alive.
It's a song I like. It's a rap song. It's real ghetto. Look, it's real ghetto. I guess his ops tried to kill him, and he was singing in the hospital. I'm still alive. It's a nice catchy beat. I don't know if he's still alive.
I wish she would go sit down somewhere.
Now they making that and putting it all over the internet. Like, did that piss them off even more? Yeah.
Who made that?
It's a rap song some dude made. But then this other guy got shot up in Chicago or somewhere. This little dude got shot. And then he in the hospital room playing it. And they put it all over the internet. I'm still alive. It's kind of like beat to it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And I'm like, I wonder if that dude's still alive. Because I'm sure he pissed that dude off who tried to unalive him.
Wow.
22nd. Luggy fresh.
Okay. All right.
I'll talk to you next week.
Girl.
But we're going to talk. You going to call me tonight? Or you going to call me tomorrow?
Yeah, I call you tomorrow.
Let's give it a break for right now. How about I talk to you in like a month or
7,
so?
Okay.
5,
all right.
4, 3.
All right. Love you
2,
very much. Thank you again.
Bye.
Girl, bye. Visit number 2. Okay, let's do this damn thing. Uh-oh. Sonia over there with her cat and Jack blazer.
Just struggling here.
Horses in the stable. I like the way you ride it. This is her. This is the I'm going to drag my
Hello.
ass to get on the phone
By
era.
the time you get all the way together, this will be over
Time
with.
up. Time up.
It's just the
That's good.
hair. The
That's
hair.
all
Any of
right.
you
How you doing?
guys who
I'm
know,
fine. How are
you
you?
know what
You
I'm
hanging
talking
in there?
about. The hair is not matching
Yeah, I'm
up
doing
with the
good.
hair, the last
Okay,
It's
hair.
nice. It's
okay.
not so bad today. It's not so cold today.
Oh, okay. Well, you look nice today.
All
Appreciate
right, let's just hair comparison wise, just look at the sheen and all of that. That doesn't match up with this. That's two different hair textures. And that's a the density right there is not giving this wet look over here. It's a whole different density. Sis, stop lying to yourself. Nobody cares. But the density is not what you're
Time me up.
it's
Oops.
not.
That's okay. That's all right. How you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
You hanging in there?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Okay,
It's nice. It's
okay.
not so bad today. It's not so cold today.
Oh, okay. Well, you look nice today. Appreciate your time. Getting all dolled up.
I look like this every day. What are you talking about?
Hey,
Girl, stop lying. We've seen the tablet videos, baby. That's a whole lie. I'm gonna have to call you on that one.
The lie detector determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
it is what it is. Yeah.
I wake up
So,
like this.
huh?
I said I wake up like this.
Oh, okay. It look dark over there.
That better?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just the light where you at. That's all.
Yeah, I'm in the dark. I mean, the lights are off back here. The lights
Yeah,
are
that's
off there and here.
yeah, that's all it is. Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they can turn them on.
No, that's all right. That's okay. You're gonna kill your time. Yeah.
Not gonna knock on the
Sure.
door and be like, oh, the lights is off back here. Why is it dark?
Yeah. Well, what's going on out there in the world out there?
How you feel?
Well, you know what?
Same old same. It ain't nothing different.
Well, you know what? One thing I do know for sure. At least I'll make it to that great 60 ball. Somebody didn't make it today.
That is
Somebody
true.
didn't make it today. So,
Every day
it,
somebody didn't make it.
no, it's just funny to me how people really show their true character.
Mhm.
Man. Yeah.
Sure do. Everything
Is
comes
he low key complain? Who's he low key complaining about? People showing their true character. Who is he complaining
to
about
life.
today?
That's what it is.
Man.
And you just really think
Just
hard on everything. I was listening to so this guy, he was talking about,
I hate her stories. I absolutely hate her stories.
Men and saying that, men don't need therapy. Men need gratitude. He said, because the weight that a man carries for his family and his loved ones, and everything is always on his shoulders, and all he needs is gratitude or just acknowledgement that I understand what you're carrying and everything that you're doing. The burden and stuff that rides on the man of the
Girl,
family or the
is she over there listening to the red pill incels?
household or
I think
whatever.
we've already established that.
So country western looking dude.
We just want gratitude.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna clean the whole lobby?
Okay. It was kind of
Yeah.
shaky looking. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. So yeah, he was saying that
Men just want gratitude.
that
Okay.
it was more so gratitude that the
The
man
men who want gratitude are men who don't either get gratitude or think that because they did something that they were supposed to do, we're supposed to have a parade. Like at the end of the day, okay. You know what I'm saying?
needs more so than therapy
Stupid.
to discuss his problems. Because it's like
Oh,
if you
man.
raise them right, if you raise them, they're built for the burden. They're built for it. Real men, not the soft watered down ones, but the real ones are built for it.
Mhm.
It's just mainly just gratitude. Like I really appreciate, you holding us down or doing this or everything. I felt that.
Okay.
I felt that. But so how does that pertain to Nesto? What has Nesto done for you? Is it because you're in your full testosterone era? You're feeling you're manly, you know? Sonia, are you feeling like you're not getting thanked enough because you feminize, you emasculate this man over here and you're in your full testosterone era at this moment? Like, okay. She's so stupid. She's so dumb. This is a case study on how not to get a man. She is so dumb.
So what you think about Biden pardoning his son?
Okay, and then he brings right on up politics. That's Nesto's go-to. When Nesto is not trying to be bothered by this foolishness that comes out of Sonia's mouth, he goes right to his go-to, which is her go-to trigger, is getting her started about politics because he doesn't want to talk about anything.
We knew that was going to happen.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Think about it. He was in cahoots with his son. He had his son take that case for me. Go ahead and please don't worry about it because remember, all of this happened while he was in office. So whatever happens, happen. Don't worry on my way out. Long as this happens before I get out, I'll pardon you. So just eat all of these cases or whatever. Just make sure it happens before I get out. So if we don't take it to trial, we just got to take a plea, and I'll pardon you. Even though they kept saying, but they always tell us it's blue.
I wish we could see a little better. Do you see this hairline? Where are we at? We're at 3440. Look at this mess. That's not the same hairline. That's not the same hairline at all. Let me see if I can find her because she's constantly turning her head. She's on a swivel. That's not the same hairline on this wig. Oh yeah.
And dark, and it's dark. It's probably dark in here too because they're gonna cut.
That's not the same. This is not 3440. I'm sorry. That's two different situations. That's her hair and that's a wig. Baby, stop. I wish she would stop playing with the people.
Even though they kept saying, but they always tell us it's blue when it's actually red.
The density is
green,
it's the density, it's the hair color, it's all of that. It's not the same.
People don't wake up to that. They're gonna always sell you a car with no motor.
And I know some of you guys are actual hair professionals. I mean, I'm sorry, most Black women are hair like we grow up having to, do cartwheels, flips, and all kinds of stuff to our hair to get it to do what we want it to do, to be out here looking fabulous. And a lot of, what I'm saying, we know how to do a lot of stuff with hair, whether you're a professional or not. But I know that there's at least got to be a couple of hair professionals in the midst. And you can see just by that video, the two snippets I just showed, that's two different hairs. That's just two different textures. One is definitely some sort of piece, some sort of wig, some sort of clip-in, some sort of whatever. Well, we didn't know that then. So in all fairness, we didn't know. So I'm not picking at her alleged alopecia. That's what she says, she's got alopecia. I didn't know. You know what I mean? We didn't know till she told us, right? So nobody's picking per se. At the end of the day, it's just giving two different things. And it wouldn't be so much of a conversation if she hadn't been so adamant about not wearing wigs, not wearing weaves. She's not one of them. She's not one of those. You know what I'm saying?
You're just gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
If she hadn't been so adamant about who she is and what she got going on, nobody would be talking about half of the things that they talk about with her.
Okay.
She tried so hard to be
you can't.
what she wasn't.
Like something
She's phony.
On yourself. It's cold. That's what it is.
It's cold. It's cold. And my coat is kind of like this. The way this blouse is, the coat is kind of tailored, so it's kind of restricted a little because it's like a
Girl, so now she's on to lie number 2. Okay, we're at 35:28. So she has on this baggy ass. She said it's tailored. That doesn't even look like wool. That looks like some sort of flannel, some sort of nonsense. That is not a tailored anything. That's a shacket. You guys know what a shacket is? One of those wool. It's like it's a shacket. Okay, girl, that ugly ass jacket.
First grade. I feel like all that right now. Yeah.
oh motor.
Mm-hmm.
Tell you it's gonna go.
Okay.
I'm saying
You can't be still, can you? You can't.
Can't be
You feel like
still.
something crawl on you. Something. It's cold. That's what it is.
it's cold. It's cold. And my coat is kind of like this. The way this blouse is, the coat is kind of tailored, so it's kind of restricted a little because it's like a
I don't think she has alopecia either, but you know how people you got to, because of the times that we live in since her favorite era, the 90s. The 90s was the perfecting of the political correctness. Remember when that term came to be, like, I guess in the late 80s and 90s, you had to be politically correct because that came about in her favorite era. Someone says something like when Jada Pinkett had to figure out a way to get Will out of hot water for smacking Chris Rock for being disrespectful. And then she wants to pull a rabbit out her hat that she's got alopecia. But it's like, Jada, we've always known you with shortcuts. No one's picking at your alopecia. He was just using a G.I. Jane reference. He wasn't even clowning on your hair or your head. You wear shortcuts, and he just used a comparison with Demi Moore in GI Jane. So how are we supposed to know you got damn alopecia?
like a built like a suit jacket, but it's kind of tailored in a little. Yeah, so kind of.
Well, I sure be glad when I can really talk normal. Man, I can really talk. I feel like I'm talking Ebonic,
Okay.
first
Thank you,
grade.
Joseph.
I feel like all that right now. Yeah.
Right, you gotta
She
watch what you
tried
say.
so
Can't
hard
say
to
anything.
prove to
Don't
El
No.
say
Nesto that she
nothing.
could be,
Yeah,
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 no,
yeah. I
not at
definitely know
all.
that. But this is
I
so a
didn't
lot. I
see the
sure want to
jacket.
talk about.
She's cold.
Yeah, I sure.
Because it's ugly and it's not tailored. Okay. It's ugly, it's not tailored. I guess I skipped that part. She was getting ready to lie again.
Kept saying, but they always tell us it's blue when it's actually red. No.
Okay, okay, okay. So what you think about it? What you think about Biden?
Doing this, or I really appreciate for it. Real man. It's like if you raise them right, if you raise them, it's more
She's
so
so
than
stupid.
therapy. It was more so gratitude that the person kind of
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he was saying actually red or it's green. They keep saying it's like a built like a suit jacket,
There
but
we
it's kind
go.
of just like a blouse is. The coat is kind of tailored. It's coat, and my coat.
Sonia, please. Thank you, a lady. Thank you. Thank you for supporting. Thank you.
Coat is kind of like this. The way this blouse is, the coat is kind of tailored, so it's kind of restricted a little because it's like a built like a suit jacket,
No, it wasn't doing that, Sonia.
but it's kind of tailored in a little.
No, I didn't see
Yeah,
that.
so
That was a
kinda.
lie.
Well, I sure be glad when I can really talk normal. Man, I can really talk. I feel like I'm talking Ebonic, first grade. I feel like all that right now. Yeah.
Right, you gotta watch what you say. Can't say anything. Don't
No.
say nothing.
Yeah. I definitely know that. But this is so a lot. I sure want to talk about. Yeah, I sure do. That ain't right. That I know ain't right. It's just amazing to me how people really, really, really show their colors. It's just amazing to me. I mean, I know that. I know that already. But boy, when
You
they be in
already
your
know.
face,
You already know that.
boy, when they be in your face, they be like popping it for real.
I wonder who he's talking about because he doesn't see anybody. Unless he's talking about people on his legal team, that people are popping it and whatever. But and then they're two-faced. So who knows?
Yeah, they sold this, that, this, and third, but when the heat get in the water, boy, look at here, the game changed. Man, that's amazing to me. It's just really just amazing. That's all I'm
Lamont,
just gonna say. It's just amazing,
Lamont.
boy. No, nobody don't all this old stuff.
Oh, what I tell you, though, I said, don't
Yeah,
be sitting here not
yeah,
trying to save everybody. Save yourself.
yeah,
Save
yeah.
yourself is what you gonna have to do. Tell the truth and save yourself. And don't
Situation.
be,
That's all. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all. That's it. That's it. We're not because
be
you know
honest.
they're still on you. They're still on you. I'm pretty sure they are. Every time you come.
Oh, exactly.
So
Exactly.
you don't need to give them no extra.
Exactly.
Not at all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But other than that, how are you feeling?
I'm good today.
Yeah, I got to calm you
Last
down.
night was
Yeah, I got.
I just be feeling like that shit is fucked up.
It is. But you know what? Hey, I'm just glad if I could just get a few more days, I'll be 60 balls. So I'll be okay. I'm telling you, some people 60 ball. Yes.
I know.
So
60 ball.
it'll be okay. Yeah, it's okay. Oh, shit.
I don't know why he keeps calling 60 balls so
Trust
stupid.
me, it's okay.
60.
Yep.
52.
Come on.
No, I was trying to see how old you were when I met you. I was 52. You was 55 because we're 3 years apart.
Oh, okay. Well, you trailing on
I'm right
down.
behind you.
Yeah.
Right behind you. Yeah, 56.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
56, yeah, 57 this year.
Well, yeah, 57. What a waste of time. What a waste of time. 52, he was 55. Now he's getting ready to be 60 and you are sitting at the jail, sis. Like, what a waste of time.
Here.
Okay.
Oh my God. What in the actual fuck? I still get free shit though, so.
Why? Are you senior citizen?
These two don't stop.
Buddy.
Hey, it started 55 now. Started 55.
Look, I don't even have that card. No, I got. This little young dude gave me a free box of donuts at the donut shop. Like, don't worry about it. And it wasn't because he saw my age. He didn't actually know because I had the baby with me. So people be thinking that's my kid. You know?
Okay.
Oh, your baby's so pretty. I'd be like, ooh.
Okay. All right.
Too old to be the mama.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
But that was good. I like that in you. Yeah, I appreciate that because the AARP thing.
Okay.
Senior citizen.
Yeah.
Took my son's car and got a discount. Got hooked up on the oil change. He was like, "That is unfair." I was like, "No, it's just girls. Girls get discounts. You don't even have to flirt. All you gotta do is just, hey, be extra polite."
Mm-hmm.
They're like, "All right, take $50 off of that. Let me give you this. Let me give you that."
Well, women do that, and they do that all the time. You know, they do it all the time.
I know it still works out.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was like, "Oh, I'm holding on. Things are still working."
Okay, I hear you. I hear you. You're still popping it. Yeah. So your question for you. So, no, this is not a question. So yeah, I don't have to really be getting them the real books like Bitcoin and all that stuff because they show it to us on the tablet.
Oh,
so that's for free. Yeah. It's a lot of little apps on that teacher stuff that's really trying to keep you up to date what's going on out there.
Don't I share it? Then like 7 of y'all on one tablet.
Yeah, but hey, you get it when you can get it. I ain't finna fight nobody about no tablet now. They think it's there, so let them have it. I get it when I can get it. When I get it, I can look at something interesting and keep moving. Yeah.
Okay, because I can send you. I can send you your own. You can read it. Read up on stuff.
Yeah, but I ain't.
Are you not getting newspapers?
Yeah, I had somebody. I was reading his old newspaper. He was getting USA Today, but he
got. She's back to shaking like a leaf again.
Oh, now so that's gone. Yeah, so he was getting like 3 times a day in Atlanta paper. So that's gone.
I'll look into that. You can get that subscription, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So.
meant that, this, that, and other. But then when they said that they got NBA players saying it, they got NFL players doing it. So they all a gang. Is that what y'all trying to say? That he's a gang, they're a gang because they're doing it and they're saying it too? If you're trying to say that's what gang members do, and it threw off, you know, what the point they were trying to make, because it's just slang, and all young people and people of color for the most part use slang on occasion and do slang stuff and do what rappers do, not thinking, oh, that's only, you know, a gang thing. They even do that whole whatever, that finger cross West Side, you know.
To me,
But
hey,
West
hey,
but not
Side.
don't
saying
folk don't.
I'm in a gang, but they just be like West Side because somebody might live on the West Side,
No, I
you know,
get
or
it.
West
I
Coast.
get
You
it.
get me? Oh,
Yeah.
see, that's just a gang thing. Like, no, stupid. I mean, it may have started out 5, 10, 20, 30 years ago as a gang thing, but you know how things end up spewing into the general population, like how we talk, and then you hear white people on TV start talking like us. Oh, my bad. You know, we saying that,
Yeah.
and then you hear them on TV saying my bad. You know, and you'd be like,
Yeah.
really? That's what y'all doing now? Like, you know, oh, okay. You know, so
Mm.
that's just all it is. It evolves into general population. It starts off here, but they keep trying to, oh no, that's only, no, it isn't. It isn't. A lot of gang conversation and urban conversation ends up coming out of a white person's mouth. That ain't even street affiliated or associated. They just hear it on a rap record or whatever and they roll with it. It's just a new conversation. It's like Cap. Oh, that's Cap. I'm tired of that conversation. That's Cap.
Nobody ain't even saying that no more.
Oh my God, I wish
I don't hear
they
that
will
so much. They ain't even
burn
saying
a
it no
fucking
more.
saying like it is nobody's business. So at the end of the
Oh
day,
boy.
oh my God, I hate that one. So at the end of the day, like, oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do not
Yeah.
say
Yeah.
that ever. At the end of the
Okay.
day,
She's ridiculous.
okay, 5 minutes, but that went fast,
Yeah, it did. You got to get warmed up. You know, you got to get your energy flowing and everything. You come over here.
right?
Yeah, you're in the boss. You're in the boss. That's okay.
How was your weekend? Cool. Did it go fast?
Actually, it did. It did. You know, just sit here and just meditate and clear my mind and that's
Fast?
it. You know,
Still fast?
I start back Friday.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I start all the way. I'm going all the way close to my birthday. So I make my 60 ball. I'll be okay. Nobody can't take that away from me, God. So I'm good on that.
It's your
So
birthday.
that
It's your
yeah.
birthday.
So
It's
I'll be all right from now. Yeah.
You
Some
will
people
be
think
all
it's over
right.
with. Yes, I know this.
You will be good because the truth is going to come out. And even though this was an unnecessary situation, it should never went this way. Life takes you some places just for you to see things that you wouldn't have seen otherwise.
So Sonia trying to be philosophical and her chin uppery is, it's like, girl, so lame. Sis, you're the lamest of them all.
This is
And it's
very,
like,
very, very, very true.
yeah,
This is
This is
very,
because
very
very,
true.
very, very
certain
true.
situations, certain things kind of pull people out of your life. They shouldn't have never been in your life, or make you wise to things you just would have never known when you just, you know, was green to things and you just, you know.
It's really sad that she feels like she has to come up with something, to say about everything. Can't I mean, everything doesn't need to be summarized, co-signed, and have analysis
You know,
to it.
a lot of people, the biggest thing is when people go by titles. Oh, that's my mother, or that's my sister, or that's my brother, you know, and think they will never fuck you over, you know, or that's my cousin.
Yes.
And it's like, don't
That's
go
my
by title.
cousin.
You better go by that person and not no title. Because a stranger on the street
Man.
sometimes will treat you better. It's like they be talking about, oh, white people just know. I've never had a problem with a white person. All my issues come from black people. You know, so don't sit here. It's only this many white people that are racist in the world. This many. It's way more black on black hate than white on black hate in this world. But the white, no.
What does black on black hate have to do with this many people being racist? What does that have to do with anything? So her point is there's more black people hating on or hating each other than white people hating black people, allegedly. Girl, would you find something else to think about? You think about stupid stuff. You are a prime example of the type of clown that the people that she likes to follow love because they're paying attention to the wrong things, and that's why you're sitting and waiting for a government check deposit every single month, and you are low life living. You're a complete clown. You are focused on exactly what they want you to focus on. The powers that be, okay, if you want to go down conspiracy corner, you are focused exactly on the talking points that they want you to focus on rather than what's actually really important. Girl, you sound dumb.
No, no, it's not even no. Maybe 100 years ago, not today. Down here, all my nasty looks and attitudes come from black people. White people be all hey and helpful and what you need and da 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 da. Get around a black person, they just scrunch up and be like, I'd be like, damn, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Because you're such a bitch. You probably in person, maybe you give resting bitchy face or don't talk to me. You're giving an energy that's getting an energy. You don't you're just always like they're giving you this energy. What about the energy you're giving to them?
Yeah,
Oh wow,
yeah.
what we doing? You know? So I don't ride
I
on
find that hard to believe that everybody out here is the problem. I know
just
tangent time.
because
It's
it's
almost
this.
over.
You would hope that would be the case, but it's always the opposite. Always the opposite. So yeah, you can't roll with titles. You just gotta
No, you can't.
treat people that treat you well. Give people the same energy that they give you. That's it. That's it.
Okay,
Jealousy is something
excellent
else, ain't it?
point. Awesome.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Mm.
Especially if you're not walking around here boo-hooing and all the people be seeing every time they see you, you got good energy. They be hating on that. Why this
They
motherfucker
do.
always happy? Well, what? You supposed to walk around mad and
Yeah,
crying and crazy. Like
yeah,
they hate good energy. Why is
yeah.
that? Why
Mm,
is somebody
really?
being
Is that
miserable
true?
such a good thing for you? Or something that you aspire for, for it to happen to them. But
I
but
don't
you
know anything
smiling.
about
Oh, that's a
that.
problem. What the fuck you
Oh,
smiling for all the time?
Yeah,
I'm
this
not
is
gonna
this
wear
is
my.
this is true
Everybody
now.
got problems in this world. Everybody got a problem. I don't care how
Hmm.
rich you are, how white you are, how privileged you are. Everybody got a problem. Everybody. It's just life.
She said she doesn't care how what you are.
This is true
Everybody
now.
got problems in this world. Everybody got a problem. I don't care how
Hmm.
rich you are, how white you are, how privileged you are. Everybody got a problem.
How rich you are, how white you are, how privileged you are. So those are the wins out here. Okay, interesting. Sonya's got a very skewed, warped mindset that no like she's just silly.
Everybody. It's just life. And you can't compare your problems to you just got problems. Everybody got a problem. It's just deal with it.
Everybody got problems.
Roll
Everybody
with it.
do.
Privilege.
Roll with
That's,
it.
I heard her.
And
This
some
is
people
true.
just don't wear their problems on their face because it
Okay.
ain't for everybody to see or know. You know,
Hmm.
keep it to
Hmm.
yourself. Those people sometimes take advantage of that too.
Girl,
I'm gonna go
just
get me a smoothie.
I just have to remind you guys, we're sitting here watching a Nesto jail visit over at Cobb County Adult Detention Center. Nesto is waiting his day in court for his multi-count RICO, where his co-defendant has already pled guilty to a multitude of felonies. I think about 17 felonies, 2 misdemeanors, and Nesto has court in 10 days. What's gonna happen? Let's get centered back outside of the shenanigans of this foolish ass phone call. Sir is sitting waiting his day in court. He's got court in 10 days. And maybe we'll hear some things. Maybe the judge will make a decision on the pending motions. Maybe we'll find something out. Maybe the doors of the jail will open. According to people, they say it's foolish to believe that this man won't get a bond. Okay. Okay. Well, it's not foolish to believe that man is indigent and broke. So we don't know if he's going to get out, get a bond. We don't know what's happening. I think there's some talk that there's some sort of indict or dismiss discrepancy. At the end of the day, Nesto has 3 open cases. one that's been indicted, two have not been indicted. So we don't know what's going on with those. Are they going to have to bring them back? I think technically, I think they're going to have to bring back the CP and they're going to have to bring back the sexual assault because they weren't indicted in the 90-day window. And now the kind of like the moratorium on the speedy trial has passed, so they might have to bring that back again, but I don't know. There's no activity on the other two cases for over a year now. So I would imagine if there is going to be an indictment, they're going to have to kind of, reset that paperwork. Now, as far as what he's got going on with the RICO, that's what he's going to court for on the 30th. So we'll just have to see what happens then. Anyway, guys, there's like I guess a minute left. Let's
I'm
see what's
addicted to
going
these
on here.
banana smoothies.
Okay.
Yes.
She said privis. Yeah, I think she meant to say privilege. No matter how white you are, how privileged you are. Um, what was it? Girl, I can't even it's not even necessary, but she said she's ridiculous.
So
Why
good.
would I bother?
And because I couldn't remember the other one I used to always get. It's something that's addictive in the ingredients because I be sitting there like, oh my god, I need a good smoothie. Something addictive in the ingredients. I already know it is. That's how they get you.
All
What was she? She went from
That's it.
racism to talking
I'm
about
gonna give me
what?
a smoothie because
Oh,
it ain't for everybody to see or know. And
This
some
is
people
true.
just don't wear they problems on their face.
Everybody
With it.
do.
Roll with it, and it's just deal with it.
Everybody got problems.
Roll
Everybody
with
do.
it. Everybody got problems. Just life. How privileged you are.
she's a
Everybody got a problem.
philosopher.
Everybody. It's just life. Privileged. Everybody got problems in this world. Everybody got a problem. I don't care how rich you are, how white you are, how privileged you are. Problems in this world. Everybody got a problem. I don't care how rich you are, how white you are, how privileged you are. Everybody got a problem. Everybody.
So everyone's got a problem, no matter how rich you are, how white you are, how privileged you are. So I guess is there supposed to be some sort of fallacy that rich people don't have problems, white people don't have problems, or privileged people don't have problems? Or if you have the combination of all three, you definitely don't have problems. Come on. Her benchmark is weird.
Everybody. It's just life. And you can't compare your problems to you just got problems. Everybody got problems. It's just deal with it.
Everybody got problems.
Everybody got
Roll with it.
problems.
Roll with it, And
This
some
is
people
true.
just don't wear they problems on their face because it ain't for everybody to see or know.
Mhm.
Okay,
Keep it to
insight.
yourself. Those people
Okay, insights.
sometimes take advantage of that too. I'm gonna give me a smoothie.
Privilege.
I'm addicted to these banana smoothies.
Okay.
They're so good.
What are you getting ready to go have a banana smoothie?
I'm addicted to these banana smoothies.
Okay.
They're so good. And because I couldn't remember the other one I used to always get. It's something that's addictive in the ingredients because I be sitting there like,
It's called azúcar. It's called sugar. Okay.
oh my god, I need a good smoothie. Something addictive in the ingredients. I already know it is. That's how they get you coming back. I love you.
But I love you too. You be easy now. Be safe out there. Enjoy a little bit more of your life. A little bit more.
It's tomorrow's
Love
not
you.
a promise. Call me later.
That's right.
Bye.
Don't forget to like and subscribe
Girl.
so you don't miss the next one.
If Nesto really wanted, thank you to Phone Calls from Prison YouTube channel. We love to watch. Let me say this. If Nesto were really serious about allowing or stepping out the way for Sonia to enjoy more of her life, he would decline her visits and he would stop calling her. If Nesto actually really cared, and he knows this lady is mentally unstable and he wanted to stop being a user, he would stop accepting her phone calls so she could save her coin, and he would reject her visits and not come and not allow her to visit and let her move on. But they are codependent on each other and they are dumb. Looking like a hard knot for Sonia. Yeah, they're equals. They have some, they do the damn thing. Anyway, guys, I wanted to say happy Easter. Wish you guys a happy Easter, happy Sunday. We're getting ready to do a couple of things this afternoon. So I might come back and say hi to y'all later. Hi, Dem folks. What's going on? If you're on the replay, I'm glad you made it this far. I wanted to get this out the way. This was from 5 months ago almost. So, and thanks to phone calls from prison for dropping this for us. I feel like we went through this before, but I'm sure that whatever we reacted to this months ago is not the same as today. Okay. I'm sure that the take is completely different. I didn't even bother to go back and check, but I'm glad that they dropped this off for us to take a look at because girl, ma'am is certified bonkers and needs to have something else to do. Anyway, we will spend some time doing some things a little bit later. I'm gonna come back and say hi to y'all again, but I'm gonna go ahead get myself together for the day. I hope you guys have a wonderful afternoon. If your weather is beautiful, get out and enjoy some. And I'm glad I had a chance to talk to you guys today. If you guys want to do some call in later, if you guys want to talk Handmaid's Tale, I guess we could do that tonight over here. Because I've been meaning to do that, but we're already like what 4 episodes in. We'll have a 5th episode this week. So the season's gonna be over before we know it, and it's good. I don't have any predictions yet, but I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna think about my predictions. You guys think about yours too. So if you're watching, you got the day to get caught up on the season, and you've got, I don't know, the week uh to catch up on the actual series. But yeah, I hope they don't mess it up. I think they're gonna do okay. I'm kind of optimistic based on how the season's going right now. I just think that sometimes let me take them off the screen. Sometimes I think that where some TV shows mess up is that they try to tie everything neat up in a bow and give like the fans some closure and answer all the questions. Sometimes some of the best stories end on cliffhangers and also stuff just not going the way we think. You know what I mean? It is we know that Hannah knows June and Luke, and Hannah is going along to get along because of where she's at, and she Hannah knows who she is, but at the end of the day, she also knows it's very dangerous. She's seen things, and I'm sure she's heard things about her mom, and she wants to live, right? So maybe she can be reunited at some point. But anyway, um we don't know how it's going to end. So because this story is so dark, because things are always kind of like, oh, I'm not sure how they're going to end it. Are they going to go for the gusto and just end the damn story, or are they going to try and make it cute and more unbelievable? So hopefully they stay true to Handmaid's Tale, telling the story that they've been telling rather than trying to make it cute and keep people happy. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I don't expect a happy ending. I don't. Because this story, it's as you can see if you've been watching season 6, Gilead is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Um, and when they got off the train in Alaska, if you notice, there was like an American flag and it only had 2 stars on it. So we went 50 stars, 50 states to 2 states, which means that Gilead was taking over. The United States isn't United States anymore. It's basically Gilead, right? So I don't know if it's going to be a complete happy ending, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm so not optimistic, but we'll see. So we're talking about Handmaid's Tale. If you have been watching over the years, this is the last season. So last week's episode was pretty good, but I felt like it was like a bridge episode to take us to this week where there'll probably be a lot of action. We saw Serena Joy, you know, being a little flirtatious with the commander, with Rose's dad, Nick's father-in-law. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Last thing June needs is Serena Joy in Nick's colon when Nick is, got a soft spot for June. and Loki is helping. So, helping the resistance, right? Anyway, guys, you guys take care. We'll talk about it. Scary. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. Those comparisons were made last season too. It's interesting. It's very interesting, y'all. Okay, you guys have a happy Easter Sunday, happy Sunday, happy day off, happy day of relaxation. If you're at work right now, get your bags. Okay. I'll see you guys a little bit later. Take care and bye.
You can sleep. Side hand, I'll be that too. Because chicks are young and this chick is old. So I'll be the side hand. Thank you, Reggie, for correcting her. I will be the side chick. The mistress, the side chick, the hand. It's whatever. I mean, name calling is what y'all do. That's